Hey guys, it's Annie, and you know what? I know October is over, but I still want to do like scary, creepy type videos. So today, as you can tell by the title, we're gonna be talking about the most horriblest serial killers of all time. So I have the people I'm gonna talk about right here on my little iPad thing. And I'm going to tell you guys about these people. Okay, I will already disclose that I do not know how to pronounce half of these names because they're like French and just so many syllables and stuff that I can't pronounce. I'm sorry if I look really orange. I have a light pointing at me, so yeah. So the first serial killer we're going to talk about, I'm probably going to put the name somewhere on the screen, but I don't know if I'm saying it right. Gilles de Rais. No. Anyway, supposedly this person was born in 1404 in France, and before they became a serial killer, they were a part of the French military and a captain of the army. Actually, a captain. He was a captain. While he was, why am I so close? I'm so sorry. While he was in the army, he was kind of doing a little side job. He was torturing and raping little kids, preferably little boys, which is horrible on so many freaking levels. He murdered over 100 little boys, well, in girls, but mostly boys, like I said. Supposedly he was just the man Gilles de, however you say his name. He was so fascinated with pain and stuff, so he just inflicted on little children. I don't know why he did it on little children. I mean, I don't know, but he was just so fascinated with the pain and torture, so he did it on those little kids. And he said they have killed these children in the most inhumane ways possible. Oh my god, that's so horrible. Like, why would you want to torture little kids? I love little kids. Not like that, but you know, I love little kids. They're so adorable, so sweet. In the 1440s, well, that was a long time ago, he was charged with murder and other stuff, but he was actually found guilty of murdering all these children. They ordered him to die by hanging, and then they burned his dead body to ashes. Oh right. I'll put a picture on the screen probably over here of what this man supposedly looks like. Here is another name that I cannot probably pronounce. It looks like, at first when you look at it, you want to say Andrew, but it's not Andrew. It's Andrew with an I instead of a W. Okay, Andrew Chikatilo. I think I aced that one. I can't freaking talk. I don't know how to pronounce these things. So this man was born October 16th in 1936. I've actually already heard of this man because I was watching someone else's video that was sort of kind of like this. And I was like, that's so interesting. So I was like, you know what? I want to do a video on it. I want to talk about these people and I want to give my opinion. Everyone's opinion matters. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm being dramatic. I'm sorry. So supposedly on December 21st, 1978, Chikatilo, that's his name right now. Even if I'm not pronouncing it right, that's what I'm gonna call him. Chikatilo committed his first known murder of a 9-year-old girl. He tried to rape her, and in order to control the child, he slashed her neck with a knife. There are some people in this world that have that get sexually aroused by blood, kind of what he experienced when he cut her throat. His main victims were young girls and boys. He raped, killed, and totally destroyed their bodies when he was done. In some cases, he also ate body parts of his victims. Who does that? Who does that? In 1980, Chikatilo was arrested and confessed to killing 56 people. I'm sure he killed more than that. But anyway, and 18 months later on Valentine's Day, actually. On Valentine's Day, technically, in 1994, he was executed by being shot in the head. And I'll show you guys a picture of him, what he looks like. Okay, next person. I can actually pronounce this name. Colin Ireland. He's known as the the gay slayer. So he's born March 16th, 1954 in England. So supposedly he's the only person on this whole list of people that have that's killed less than 10 people in general. Supposedly Mr. Ireland, Colin, whatever, decided to kill gay men because they were supposedly easier targets and no one were no one at the time was really concerned about those type of people, which is highly rude, but you know, messed up on so many levels. But okay, so it says in his 4-month killing spree, Ireland killed 5 gay men. He used, and supposedly he was like one of those serial killers that called the police and taunted them, and he wanted to be caught, but then he didn't, because you know, just the adrenaline, I guess the adrenaline feel of doing all that kind of stuff. In one phone call, he stated that his New Year's resolution was to kill people. He was jailed in December of 1993 for murders and got 5 lifetime sentences of imprisonment. This man is called Dr. Death. His actual name was Dr. Harold Shipman, and his profession was doing medicine and stuff like that. So he was found guilty of murdering his patients, mostly elderly women. And there was no like sexual gratification of it. There was no, people didn't know why he just decided to kill his patients. But he was arrested December 7th, 1998. Wow, that's the day after I turned 1 year old. Great. And he was found guilty of more than 200 deaths, and he was sentenced to 15 life imprisonments. Okay, so I know most of you guys have heard of this person, the Green River Killer. His name was Gary Ridgway. He was born February 18th, 1949 in Salt Lake City. So supposedly this Gary guy, he was married 3 times and was a very social person. Supposedly his wife never knew or ever thought of him to have killed 49 women. He confessed to killing all those people. He confessed to killing 49, but there are still victims that they think that were killed by him. His main victims were prostitutes and runaway teenagers. In 2001, about 20 years after the first Green River murder, Gary was found guilty. He got 48 life sentences without parole. Here's his picture if you guys want to know what he looks like. I think I was watching a TV show once and Jack the Ripper started. That's like talking about Jack the Ripper, and I was like, what? Oh. So he's the most famous serial killer of all time. He's the most talked about, obviously. And supposedly he only killed 5 prostitutes in 1888. Of course, there are tons of more people that they suspect that they suspect that he killed, and there are different theories to who he actually is, because no one knows who he is. So the case still remains, all the cases that were kind of pertaining to him are still unsolved because of the lack of technology. But here's one of the theories. There's a theory that the Jack the Ripper person is actually a person that was in England that traveled all the way to America and actually killed people in America. A lot of people think that he actually, Jack the Ripper, killed the Black Dahlia. So yeah, it's just different conspiracy theories about that. I can make a whole different video about that if you guys want me to, but you know, whatever. But yeah, no one actually knows who he is. This next person, I've never heard of this person before, so I don't know how to say their name. Javeed Iqbal. But this person was born October 8th, 1956 in Pakistan. Confessed to murdering 100 orphans and runaway boys like within 18 months. Supposedly he drugged, raped, and strangled his victims, and then cut their bodies into pieces and put them in a vat full of hydrochloric acid. Oh my god. And after putting his victims into the hydrochloric acid, he put their body parts in a nearby lake. And supposedly when they did catch the person who was doing all this stuff, he said he didn't regret, he had no regrets to what he did, and he even kept pictures of his victims in like a little small diary so you can keep it forever. He also kept very descriptive details in the diary. It says in late 2001, he and another one of his accomplices, so supposedly their punishment for killing all these people were him and his accomplice were to get hanged, but before they could get hanged, they were supposedly killed by getting bed sheets from their prison beds and, you know, hanging themselves with it. I think someone killed them, but what do I know? I don't know shit. If there's someone that I've mentioned that you guys want me to like kind of go more in depth with, I would surely do that and do conspiracies along with all of them. The next person, Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer murdered at least 17 boys and men between 1978 and 1991. After luring them into his apartment, he committed his first murder when he was 18 years old. He was caught in 1991. Guys, what's wrong with me? I can't talk. He was caught in 1991 when one of his victims had a hostage in his apartment managed to escape until a police patrol car that was passing nearby. Good job. I'm glad you got free. Supposedly police officers found human heads in his refrigerator. They also found bodies in acid vats. Ooh, oh my god. He was charged with necrophilia and cannibalism, obviously murder. The court found him guilty of 15 killings and sentenced him 15 life imprisonments. His imprisonment was cut very short when another inmate, Christopher, beat him to death. Yo. Oh my god, I can't even imagine, like, let's say one of Jeffrey's friends came over to just hang out with this man, and the friend opens the refrigerator and he's like, what the fuck is all this? And just seeing tons of heads in the refrigerator, I would have been like, what is, this is what you do? Let me get the freak out of here. Let me jet on out of here. The next person we're gonna talk about is Pedro Alonso Lopez. Pedro was born October 8th, 1948 in Colombia. Pedro is accused of raping and murdering over 300 girls from all across South America. Primary target was young girls. He would lure them to isolated places, which would include raping them. He would kill them by strangling them. He was caught when one of his abduction attempts failed and he was trapped by market traders. The police actually did not believe that he murdered over 300 people when a flash flood uncovered a mass grave containing all of his victims. So he was caught. After serving 14 years in prison, he got sent to Colombia, where he was rearrested and sentenced to life imprisonment in 2002. So I think out of all the people I've talked about so far, he's killed the most people. But this man, his name is Dennis Nielsen. He's from Scotland. He was born in November 23rd, 1945, and he is known for killing over 15 men and boys by luring them into his home. Ugh. God. He would preserve their bodies and sleep with them on his bed. He had a personality. He had a loner type personality, so he never really socialized with anybody, so no one really, figured that out. Whew. He would have got away with killing these people if a plumber didn't suspect something after he had found some weird chunks in his drain, and they ended up getting analyzed, and it was body parts. When his victims' bodies would start to decay, he would cut them into pieces and drain them. The plumber was so shocked to discovering the pieces. In 1983, Dennis Nielsen was sentenced to life imprisonment for all of the killing. That's crazy. My camera's about to die, so the last person we're going to talk about is Ted Bundy. So he was born November 24th in 1946, and he was born in Vermont. Ted Bundy he's considered one of the most popular US serial killers because of his personality, and this is a picture of him. He had a very trustworthy cover personality outside, but inside he was like, he would usually abduct his victims from public places, and after raping his victims, he would suffocate them and throw their bodies near Taylor Mountain, where he would often visit them and lie with them and have sex with their decomposing bodies. I don't understand. Okay. He raped and killed numerous young women between 1974 and 1978. Although he confessed to 30 murders, police consider his number count being extremely higher than that, which I definitely believe was way higher than that. During the case, he acted as his own attorney and cross-examined witnesses. He was executed January 24th, 1989, with the last words, I can't read, I'm sorry. "I'd like you to give my love to my family and friends." Those were his last words. So, I don't know. I like watching serial killer shows and movies and documentaries, and of course, such as ghost hunting type stuff. And I just really like that kind of stuff. A different conspiracy video about like Ted Bundy and Jack the Ripper. Comment it down below, and I'll definitely check that out. And I would love to do that. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel because I really love making videos. Even if I don't do them very often, I love making them. So make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. And I love you. Bye.